Hello, my name is Helena and I'm going to talk about the Hobonichi Weeks, why it didn't work for me in 2020 and why it works perfectly for me in 2022. So maybe some of you remember how in 2019 the Hobonichi Weeks became this massive planner trend, and I got this in September 2019, and as you can see it's the really light pink, almost nude colored one. And the first thing I had a problem with was that I got a lot of. I messed it up a lot. The thing is, at that point, the local retailer here in Finland couldn't sell these plastic cover and covers. They only got a limited part of sort of collection. So before I even started using this, I somehow got a lot of color in it. And the main reason this didn't work for me in 2020 was that I tried too hard. I tried to do everything I had seen on social media you can do with this planner, including using watercolor, which doesn't quite work when you have this sort of cloth is, I mean, anything shows in this. So there's a lot of green paint that I got from somewhere on it. And I got this cover much later. I did buy a cover for it, this one, Path Mina Peronen, but this is also, of course, cloth that you could mess up. And this also works as a wallet. Today I have it as my main wallet. I have my cards and everything here in the back. But in January 2020, I didn't use this as a wallet because I was so used to having my big wallet and plus a bullet journal. Which comes to the second point why this didn't quite work for me. I tried too much to make it a bullet journal. And I'll come to that soon. Then sometime in February, March, I started to use this as a wallet. I had the planner here and it was my wallet. And then the pandemic started and we were all sort of washing our hands and washing, oh God, I want to forget it. But we were like, I didn't do it, but some people were like, washed all the yogurt they got from the shop. And so I didn't feel like taking this wonderful cover to the shops anymore. I only had a small wallet and this was again just a planner cover, which sort of defeats the purpose with this. Let's look inside. Well, when it comes to trying too hard, I tried to decorate this. I've taken away a lot of the sort of, pictures I had here and so on. This is only the sort of permanent decoration I had here. I was never happy with the decoration on the inside. Whereas in this one, I just went all out. Here are some pictures that are sort of not permanent, but I put all my best stickers here. I was like, I'm doing it all. So I like this one a lot more. But let's look inside a bit. Maybe I should put the cover on. I love this cover on cover. I'm not going to show a full sort of flip through because I have so much personal stuff always in my notes. There's phone numbers and there's also all sorts of things that I can't show. So let's flip. Well, let's say show 2 months where there shouldn't be too many. One big difference when I think about I made this too much of a bullet journal. I tried to have my sort of monthly task list here. But there's very little space, and this is quite small. And in March, this is the spring edition. In March, when I started using this, I still have some tasks here, but I never looked at them. So I don't really put any tasks here. This is only sort of like in bullet journal terms a future log. I use it as for my schedule when I'm working. Anything that's a bit further in advance because I decorate my weeks week by week, so I'm not going to write things on the weekly pages until it's fairly close. So yeah, I don't know. I felt like decorating so heavily made it all seem a bit complicated. And let's talk about sticker kits. One of the things I thought was fun with using this planner was this. It was the first time ever I used a sticker kit, like a sticker kit meant for this planner, and mm, I've been fascinated with watching people use sticker kits on YouTube, but they don't really fit me. The problem is with this many stickers, the planner becomes very chunky, and chunky in certain places, like this, because you have the Japanese quotes here. This becomes very chunky and very uncomfortable. So these days, I sometimes put washi here. I might buy just for fun some sticker kit meant for the Hobonichi Weeks, but mainly I'm using just pens, a bit of washi, and something else. This is from one of the things I find difficult with this planner hobby is you plan for, a certain type of planner, a certain type of life, and then things happen. So when I used this, the pandemic started. When I used this, I fell and broke my leg. But luckily, I had this with me to the hospital and everywhere, and I used it to track the insane amount of medication I had. This was when it wasn't that much anymore. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm on. This is this week. We're in September now. I think this is quite a pretty week, and I have some really, really pretty weeks in this planner. I like this decoration, a bit lighter. I've used some stamping ink here. So I did find my way to use it. Uh, but by this time I was also using A6 because at some point I bought the A6, which is this planner, and used the daily pages here for daily lists and so on. And because of the pandemic and I was working from home and so on, I could have many planners around and use many planners at the same time. In this one, okay, in this one, this is a Hobonichi Weeks Mega, which means there's a lot of empty note pages here. And I use them quite a lot. And I was trying to show you some of the daily logs I had here, but I don't know, it's so much text that it's full. I don't know, finding out if I can show it or not is too difficult. So this is just a spread with my Hobonichi shopping list 2 years ago. And this time I'm not using the back pages that much. This was, I don't know, I want to maybe build a sauna like this at my home. Possibly. That's an idea. And this is actually today's task list. I was visiting my mom, and this was the only thing I had with me, so I made a task, and here are some things I'm thinking about buying. Oh, except I did buy what do you say? Hoover. I don't use these pages very much in today because I tried doing a Buddha style daily log here, and the thing was that the daily pages were sort of too far away from the week, so I didn't know if I should. It's the classical problem if you have a monthly task list, a weekly task list, and a daily list. It's too many, and you get confused. And where should I write my task? And the second is, it's not very nice. I think this is very narrow, this page, so it's not very nice for like a lot of writing. It's too small and narrow. So now this is my on-the-go planner, and I really only use it for just on-the-go things when I'm out and about. And I have so many other planners. I bought the A6 for this year also, and I haven't been using it a lot. It stays at home. If I'm going to a summer house or something, I don't take it with me. So I sometimes do daily lists in this, sometimes not. Plus I have the Hobonichi Cousin that I use as a journal and for memory keeping and all that stuff. And on top of that, I have this one that's been a sort of collections bullet journal, but I haven't used it very much. Plus I have a work bujo that you can see in some of my earliest videos. It's a B6 Leuchtturm. So the situation now is that I have a bit too many books, and I hope to sort of either I don't get the Hobonichi Weeks for next year and I use just a Stalogy or something more like a traditional bullet journal in A6 size, or I get the Hobonichi Weeks and use this one for like when I need more notes, when I want to make bigger lists, when there's something that doesn't fit in this tiny planner. Plus I'm going to continue with the work bujo, but not use it very much, just a way to put work notes. And the Hobonichi Cousin works perfectly for me as a journal. Just to show quickly, I do these sort of memory spreads here. And on Thursday, Hobonichi o'clock, that's when I have to decide what I want to buy. I'll keep you updated. I'm not going to buy a planner for next year because I'm still thinking too much. This is a spring edition, so I can use it all the way to the end of March. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the Cousin because I enjoy writing on these pages, just journaling. I don't care about the dates very much. I just write wherever, and then I do a sort of monthly sort of nice page. It looks pretty and all that sort of. So yeah. And the last point, the reason I love this now is because I use it as a wallet. So this is my always with me, always in my bag. It's my wallet and my planner, and this is pretty compact. I tried using this A6 cover as a wallet. I had like this A6 planner here inside. You could put cash there and cards there and the coins here. A lot of people don't use coins, but where I live, they always have those sort of shopping carts. You have to put a coin to get to them. But these are a bit loose. Everything was hanging loose, and this is sort of too big compared to this one. It's, when it was full also. So I had a lot of trouble fitting it in my bag. So I think I want to continue with Weeks and a wallet in one place. I might buy a new Weeks cover like this. This is starting to be a bit, you can see some of this is like fake leather and it doesn't hold forever. It's 3 years ago I bought this, so it's starting to go a bit, but it's very beautiful. So let's see, I think I'm going to use it for a while at least this autumn. It fits so well in the autumn. I don't like this sort of plastic cover look. You can use this plastic on cover, and I also have this Anne drawer pouch. I tried it as one point, like using this as a wallet and having my planner here. But again, it's bigger. It's a bit too big as a wallet, and I don't know. This is a good, nice pouch, but no. I like this because it's so simple. And I think I'm getting over that point where planners are new to it and you want to try everything. So I'm going to try to simplify and stay with what works. Now I think I'm going to the conclusion finally. As I said, my name is Helena. I love planners, and you can also find me on Instagram at Fagardam. I put it in the notes too, so you can find it. I update my Instagram a lot more often than YouTube, and I do a lot of plan with me's nowadays there. But I hope you have a nice autumn, and let's see what everyone gets from Hobonichi for this next year.